When I think of a person that I admire and respect the most, I think about my husband, Brian. He is an amazing person. He is a loving husband, an amazing father, and a great soldier. My husband is a loving husband. 6 months ago, he was deployed to Afghanistan. And even though he is in Afghanistan, he makes a point to call me every day. He calls me and says good morning to me and asks us what we're doing for the day, checks in on me, and that just little part makes me feel loved. Also, after working 13-hour shifts, he goes all the way to the MWR, which is across the base, and he emails me to say goodnight, and it's kind of like a little love email, so it just makes me feel good going to sleep. Not only is he a loving husband, but he's also an amazing father. We have 2 children, and they're 2 and 4, so they are just all over Daddy when he comes home from his work trips. And he consoles the kids on a regular basis. Just the other day we were in the store and Aubrey's crying because she couldn't get the toy that she wanted. I told her, we can't buy that toy today, and right then the phone rings and it was Daddy, and of course he saves the day right when I needed him to, and he talks to her, he calms her down, he makes her at peace, and she even apologized to me after when she got off the phone with him. Just things like that, the words that he uses with the kids, he's teaching them on a regular basis. When they're on the phone, he's teaching them their ABCs, he's teaching them their numbers and their shapes, reviewing states with them, because since we move a lot in the Army, they like to review the states and stuff that we've lived in. And also, he engages with the kids. When he came home on his R&R, which is their rest and relaxation time, he came home for 2 weeks, and he was able to, he's on the ground, he's wrestling with the kids, he's doing activities with them, he's a hands-on parent. I know a lot of fathers that aren't active in their kids' lives. They might be there, but they really aren't there. And my husband, he is one of those fathers that are there for his kids, emotionally and physically. And lastly, he's a great soldier. I think he's so brave to go to another country, to be at war where his life's on the line every day. And he knows that he is the sole provider for our family, so he wanted a stable job regardless of the risk. He wanted to make sure that he would make an income that would be able to support his family. And also, when he's over there, he works long shifts, 13 to 14-hour shifts, 7 days a week. He never gets a break, and that goes on for 6-month terms. So I know that he runs on exhaustion, but he's a very hard worker, and he keeps on going. He also goes above and beyond his job description. He's an intelligence analyst, and one night the guys were all working, the construction workers, trying to build walls in their tent, and Brian, even though he had just worked 13 hours, he decided to help these guys build up the walls in his tent so that all the guys could have their own rooms in the tent. So things like that, he's a go-getter. He jumps in there, he does things to help and get the mission done. So to conclude, if I had to choose a person to be the person of the year, I would choose my husband. He is a loving husband, amazing father, and a brave soldier. He is the person of the year in my book and always will be.